I'm Zoe and I'm the Treetops nursery teacher. The biggest part of my job is being a big kid, really. Obviously we play with the children, but we're also responsible for their learning, so there is the more formal side of it all, where we do the paperwork, planning, assessment, things like that. And all the parents obviously have access to our tapestry, so they can see what their children have been doing throughout the week and how they're progressing and developing and how their learning's going. The bit I love about the job and the reason I do the job is for being with the children and being able to do activities with them and see them getting the best out of the activities and enjoying what they're doing and having a fabulous day while their mummies and daddies are at work. Well, in my room I have a mark making area, and obviously that can be anything from writing with paper and pen to crayons, stencils, but today we had some watercolours out. It's just a really nice opportunity for the children to experiment with making different marks, using a different media to a pencil or a pen, and it helps to develop their pen control, and I had thinner paintbrushes out for them so they could start to create lines and circles, and we try and differ everything, have something different every day for them to make it exciting. This week me and Kirsty have been concentrating a lot on shapes. As one of the mathematical areas of development. So I was just getting them to recognise which shape they were holding and tell me the colour of their shape, and then come up and rub off the shape that they had off of the whiteboard, which they enjoy. They love the whiteboard and they love being able to rub things off and write things on and things like that. It makes it all a bit more exciting for them. Gizmo's our nursery hamster, and he's been with us a year now, and he goes home with the children for the weekend. He's a very brave hamster, and I think he must have some good earplugs, because he does manage to sleep through the day despite the noise. But the children love him, they're very good with him, they're very kind and gentle with him, and they like to have a little play with him and a hold, and yeah, he enjoys the children's company, I think.
Alright, Treetops, well done, super!
Very lucky that we've got such a lovely space. I think they just love the freedom. Living in Brighton, living in a city, a lot of children live in flats where perhaps they don't have a garden or a big outdoor space. So it's really lovely for them to have that chance. They get two chances. We go out twice a day, so they get two opportunities to have a really good run around, and they do. They'll run around in circles for 20 minutes. They love it. They just love the freedom and letting off all their energy. It's great. We play games with them outside. Sometimes they'll free play. But they love playing like What's the Time, Mr. Wolf, or we're going on a bear hunt, and we set up obstacle courses sometimes for them to play on and things like that. I think it's like a home from home, really. It's a very relaxed atmosphere. Everyone's very kind, very gentle. I've worked in lots and lots of places previous to here, and I've never worked in a place quite like Blueberry. It's one of a kind. It's a really nice place, and I think all the children feel very relaxed, and I think it does feel like a second home for a lot of them. I'd say for me it's one of the most supportive nurseries I've worked in. The parents are really involved, and we have the cameras in all the rooms, and we have a living room for the parents that can come upstairs and sit, and they can watch their child if they're worried or if their child's feeling unsettled. So I think it's just a really nice place, a really safe, comfortable place for children to be. It's incredible, really, to watch sort of the journey. When I started here, I was in the Tiger room, which is our youngest room, and now those children are in the middle group. But just to see how they develop, how they begin to speak and communicate with each other and adults, and how their learning develops is amazing. It is a sad time when they go off to school, because you do really build up a really strong bond with them. But we know that we're sending them off to school with sort of the best possible sort of learning and development. And socially, I think The children mix a lot with each other. I mean, we're 4 rooms, but we do mix a lot, so they get the opportunity to meet other children, and on occasion we will even go downstairs and meet some of the younger children. So just giving them a really good grounding, like giving them confidence as well to take off to school, because it is a bigger environment, the bigger classes and things like that. But we hope that it'll be an easy transition for them. All of the preparation and learning we give them here really sets the children up for their next step into school.